Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for the media briefing for coming out today, and thank you to all of you for watching online. In these uncertain times, I want to take a few moments to talk with you, our community, and share some of the decisions made this week since I last spoke on Monday. If you're following us on social media, you're aware of some of the updates, and if you're not, I encourage you to follow the City of Aurora on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. New information is posted regularly. It is so important that we disseminate accurate and reliable information. During this pandemic, there is also an infodemic, which is a mass distribution of information on this topic, and not all of it is true. And some information just needs clarification to stop the rumor mill. On that, let me talk about the reported number of confirmed COVID-19 coronavirus cases for Aurora, our connected counties, and the state. We update these numbers daily on our website with information received from the Illinois Department of Public Health, which receives its information from the county departments of public health. For us, that means DuPage, Kane, Kendall, and Will counties. Generally, information is updated in the late afternoon after the governor's daily press conference. The number of confirmed cases in the area have risen dramatically this past week, in part because access to testing has increased this past week. As of last night, Illinois has 422 confirmed cases with 4 deaths. One of those deaths was in Will County. DuPage has 54 cases. Will County has a total of 9 cases. Kane County has 6 cases, and Kendall County has 1 case. As of last night, the City of Aurora itself has 0 confirmed cases as reported to us by any of our health departments. Now, I suspect this will change as more people are tested and information is reported. The process of notification comes from the head of the county health department to the mayor. I assure you, when I am notified of any case, we will inform the public. We need to deal with this reality of this crisis. And adequate testing is reporting is very important. Now, with that said, there have been cases affiliated with Aurora. Both Aurora University and Rush Copley have posted information about confirmed cases. Aurora University notified us and the public about a graduate student who tested positive. Rush Copley posted information about a patient in their care who tested positive. How is this possible that Aurora still says it has 0 confirmed cases? Well, the Illinois Department of Public Health counts a confirmed case in the county and the city where the person lives, not where they attended school or which hospital they are tested at. In these 2 cases, both of those who were confirmed positive did not reside in Aurora, although they clearly had Aurora affiliations. Again, when we are notified of an Aurora resident with COVID-19, we will certainly update our information and let the public know. There is absolutely nothing to hide. And as we have said in the 2 consecutive media briefings, we are expecting the virus to happen. Our job is to keep our public informed and to take the necessary measures to help our residents and businesses however best we can. To that end, let me share with you a couple of things that have happened this week. To better serve our citizens, our senior citizens during this critical time, we are partnering with Senior Services Associates to publicize the many relief efforts in place to assist seniors. Senior Service Associates provides access to home-delivered meals, food pantry items, and volunteer shoppers who will do the shopping for our seniors. They also assist with prescription being refilled and transportation to and from medical appointments. To request these services, call 630-897-4035. I'll say that again. To request these services for senior citizens, call 630-897-4035. While Senior Service Associates serve seniors in Kane and Kendall counties, both DuPage and Will counties also have senior services that offer similar support. All of this information is now on the city's main COVID-19 resource website at www.aurora-il.org/health. www.aurora-il.org/health. aurora-il.org/health. Also included on that website are the stores that offer special hours for seniors and other vulnerable populations to shop with ease. Many of these hours are early in the morning after shelves have been restocked overnight. We will keep the website updated with current information and shared on social media as well. To ease other burdens to members of our community, at this time we are also suspending all parking tickets in the downtown and throughout the city. Our parking officials will not be ticketing for parking violations through the end of April. However, vehicles parked in an illegal and unsafe manner will still be referred to the Aurora Police Department. We do hope this will give some relief to those whose finances have been impacted by this crisis, and that this is one less worry we as a community have to navigate through together. I'm also issuing an immediate suspension of licenses for peddlers and solicitors. Residents should know that through the end of April, no one is being permitted by the City of Aurora to visit your home to offer goods and services. This is an attempt to reinforce the social distancing, but also to limit opportunities for scammers and those who are taking advantage of an unfortunate situation. And for our residents, we have launched the new Curbside Aurora website, which features more than 70 local restaurants and their takeout and or delivery options. I have personally done curbside service at a number of restaurants this week, and the owners and staff appreciate the effort. I'm encouraging all Aurorans to patronize our restaurants during this time and beyond. We're all in this together. Simply visit www.aurora-il.org/restaurants to see the list. We will work hard to keep the site updated throughout this time. We know these restrictions have placed tremendous barriers on our establishments. On that note, to assist our restaurants licensed to sell alcohol, I'm also issuing an executive order to temporarily allow liquor license holders to sell certain packaged alcohol liquors at retail for consumption off premises on a limited basis. Now, these are for restaurants that normally sold on premises. This will allow them to sell off premises. Effective immediately and until further order, all Class B, E, F, H, J, and K liquor license holders are authorized to sell for consumption off premises, subject to the following conditions. This is limited and will only be allowed for beer and wine. This shall not exceed any more than 6 cans or bottles of beer. It shall not exceed 16 ounces in the bottles or cans, and it will include also 1.5 liter bottle of wine per order. All cans or bottles must be factory labeled for individual sale. All bottles or cans must be in a bag or container for delivery. The sale of alcohol must be accompanied by the contemporaneous purchase of a minimum $10 in food, exclusive of any tax or fees. That means $10 plus the tax and fees. Alcohol sold pursuant to these temporary rules may be delivered to the purchaser to any location within corporate limits of the City of Aurora, not outside the corporate limits of our city. Delivery drivers must be a Bassett-trained employee who is at least 21 years of age. Adequate evidence of proof of age of the purchaser should be produced to the delivery person in all instances of delivery. These are additional rules that each license holder must comply with. All qualified license holders will be given these rules, and I am certain we can continue to work together to keep Aurora as open for business as possible during these challenging times. My friends, our environment is constantly changing, and as we continue to pivot and meet new challenges, I ask that we bear with each other, as I expect there will be additional challenges that we will be faced with, and many more opportunities for us to rise up and face together as one community for the safeguard and protection of us all. Questions?
Mr. Mayor, I have a question based on the liquor delivery.
Yes.
So those establishments that are doing curbside for food pickup, so they'll be able to have liquor picked up curbside also?
Yes.
And then also they will be allowed to deliver liquor to your home, drive to your home and deliver it in addition to that?
Yes. So the question was, will establishments that were normally establishments where you sat inside and you got served alcohol inside the establishment, can those establishments now serve alcohol outside for pickup? And the answer is yes. So the first question, can you do it at curbside? Yes. So if you drive up to a restaurant and this restaurant would normally allow you to drink inside the establishment, they can now sell you beer or wine, if it's up to 6 cans of beer and 1 bottle of wine at the curbside. And the next question was, can they also deliver it to your home? Yes, they can deliver that same up to 6 cans or bottle of wine to your home. However, in both instances, it has to be a BASA-trained individual delivering the wine or beer, and they have to show proof of being the age of over 21. And another question. All right. Any additional questions?
Just to follow up on that, the classes you named, those are all generally classes that sell alcohol by the drink on premises?
That is
And
correct.
so what you're saying is, in essence, they are allowed a limited ability to sell packaged liquor right now that normally they would not.
They would not normally be allowed to sell packaged liquor. They are given a limited ability to do that now, as long as it meets the criteria that's set forth.
Well, that brings me to another question. You obviously, Aurora, and I think every city around here has declared a state of emergency.
Is our clerk present? Okay. Oh, I can see her. Okay.
Has declared a state of emergency, and I'm wondering, you've kind of given some examples here of things that the mayor can do under the state of emergency, decisions you can make. How far does that go? And I guess I'm wondering in particular, like if there's something on a council agenda and somebody says to you, we got to get this done, we can't, can the mayor make a unilateral decision like that, or would you have to come up with some kind of a remote meeting or some?
Well, no. It depends. During this particular time where we have determined we're in a state of emergency in the city of Aurora,
Right.
it gives the mayor the ability and authority to act as long as it's within the health and welfare of the city of Aurora. Now, the question is, what are those things that affect the health and welfare of the city? Those are many things, and we have to look at those, on a case-by-case basis. Welfare can be our budget and things that affect, our finances and our income and revenue, as in this particular case would be the allowing our restaurants that normally would not be able to sell off premises to be able to do that.
Another question. A lot of us were theorizing that you might be declaring a shelter, the shelter in place. And I know I don't know, I'm going to say some cities, I know Oak Park has done it, I know some have, but why is the fact that you're not doing something like that, do you guys see, are you getting from public health officials, maybe from the state, that some of these things that have already been started, the social distancing efforts, the closings of restaurants, things like that, are they considered to be working? Is it too early to tell on that?
Well, I think what we need is a lot more testing to determine who actually has the
Like how many
COVID-19.
cases are-
Right, exactly right. So, as I said at the end of my speech, this is a fluid circumstance, a crisis that we've never dealt with the likes of this in our country, in our state, definitely in our city. So we're taking it day by day. And we're trying to do as much as we can to alleviate the pressures of this crisis on our citizens, on our community. And although today I'm making these statements saying that we're assisting in this manner, tomorrow it may be something else. Question?
Let's say worst case scenario, this continues and we have to remain and separated. Will the city be able to conduct meetings virtually at some point? Or, I'm assuming at some point bills have to be paid, and just wondering, do you know what the possibility would be in the future?
Well, I believe the governor has just suspended the requirements of FOIA, so I believe, and that was just signed, I believe, yesterday. So we will at some point reconvene and be able to have meetings on video or by teleconference.
The Open Meetings Act.
The Open Meetings Act. I apologize.
Going back to the liquor issue, you said Class B, E, and K. Did I hear that correctly?
It's B, E, F, H, J, and K.
What type of businesses are those? I apologize.
Well, I'll have the city clerk step up and answer that.
Class B, social clubs. Class E, full-service restaurants. Class F, beer and wine only restaurants. Class H, golf course. Class J, hotel with full service. And Class K is caterers.
And how many liquor license holders are we talking about here?
Those classifications, there are 93 of them.
Are, just out of curiosity, are caterers even open at this time? I mean, I'm assuming you're talking about businesses that have catering as part of their business.
Correct. Catering as a portion of their
So
business
they might be
if they
doing
choose.
curbside or something.
Correct.
Now.
We just want to be able to offer them the ability as well.
Yeah.
Any additional questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry, are liquor stores affected right now? Are they closed or are they open?
No, our liquor stores are still open. No additional questions. Well, thank you very much for continuing to work with us in this dire situation, in this crisis that we will all get through. It'll just take a lot of working together, and us working together will at least provide a foundation for us in this community, in our city, to make a difference. When we come out on the other end, we'll be prepared to go full steam ahead and get back to business as usual. Thanks a lot.